Hi everyone, welcome back for another whiskey review. Today I'm looking to review this particular, now this is going to be tricky because there's everyone's own way of saying it. I say Oban, some say Oban, but I say Oban and this is the way I pronounce it. Looking to review the Oban Little Bay. Now you would have seen a lot of the Oban 14-year-old in the market. It's available globally, one of the most best-selling Diageo or single malts out there, and really fantastic whiskey. Comes in a beige case, bottle label, and all that. But this one was initially many years ago. That's when I probably got hold of this. Released for their duty-free market or travel retail market, and I was reading a blog just before reviewing this. It said that this has become part of the core range. Currently in New Zealand, I haven't seen it made available officially. I only see the Oban 14-year-old. But I thought it'd be quite interesting to try it because my poor bottle is on its last legs. It's almost out. And I thought it would be quite cool to do a review of it, of something a little bit different. And if you are traveling, maybe if you go to Australia or Singapore, you could pick up a bottle there. Now, the 14-year-old Oban I've tried quite a bit over the years. And when I got this one in particular, it was quite interesting trying them side by side, where I found the 14-year-old to present loads of that sort of orange. Orange is probably too citrusy, but a mandarin kind of character, which on the nose and the palate would carry through all the way with the slightest hint of like a salty character that was in there. Now, this one in particular, aged in a different set of casks, aged in a different way, and obviously they've tried to present it without an age statement, which I was a bit suspicious of. Why would you already have successful 14-year-old, why would you bring out this one? But here it is. And it's bottled at 43%. I do remember it. Yep, 43%. But yeah, I mean, it's very interesting that they have made it part of the core range, because the 14 can be a little bit harder to find. So maybe this is younger whiskey and they can make it available a little bit sooner. Doesn't say a lot on the case, but let's try it anyway. That's what the color looks like. Reasonably light in color. Right. Oh, so this is where it is different to the 14 in some ways. There's the slightest hint of spice on the nose. Very slight, not too much, just slight. Whereas on the 14-year-old, I don't get that on the nose. And loads of honey. Lots of honey. Energy is quite, I was going to say waxy, there won't be, but oily. Smells heavier in the nose, and that's true for the Oban 14-year-old as well. Really floral. There's that slightest hint of the mandarin kind of character, the citrusy character. Oh, so good. Really good. All right, let's take a sip. Wow. There's quite a bit happening on the palate. That little bit of that sort of salt character has kicked in. Overall, reasonably smooth. Lots of sweetness, a little bit of honey. The kind of mandarin kind of character is kicking in as well. There's quite a lot happening, but it's disappearing very quickly. And now I remember how this bottle got to be down to that level. You can just drink it. It's really sweet, very light, but the finish is actually rather short, almost like a blended Johnny Walker. The flavors are sudden and rushed and amazing, but it's just not sticking, which is fine. I mean, I genuinely right now don't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was under $100 4 or 5 years ago. at least before COVID. So this is probably from 2018, 2019. So might be a little bit more dearer in the market now because that was 5-ish years ago. But very interesting mix of flavors, that sort of slight seaside character with the mandarin character, gentle spice. There's a little bit of toffee coming through now. Really interesting. Definitely worth trying once. If you don't want to commit to a bottle, and if you see it in a whiskey bar, I would 100% recommend at least trying it once, just so you know there's a different Oban out there as well. Well, that's all I've got to say about this particular whiskey. If you're liking the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you in the very near future with another whiskey review. See you later. Bye-bye.